You know, see how dodgy my lighting setup is? I just touched the switch. Literally I have to balance the power cord, otherwise it does that. Oh my god. Someone just make this go viral already so I can buy a new light. I'm healthy. Paint me like one of your French girls, darling. Hi.
Hell no!
Good morning everybody, my name is Jacob, back at you with another video, and today we're going to talk about being an Aussie. I am Australian. I live in Tasmania, the little inbred island off the bottom of Australia. But that still makes us Australian, I don't care what any of you say. So the funniest thing that a non-Australian can say to an Australian is, you Australians don't have any culture. And sure, we don't dance Bollywood in the streets and we don't have Chinese New Year festivals. We have Sunday barbecues and thongs, and that's more than enough for me. So basically today we're going to be talking about all things that make us Australians, Australians. The only thing that actually makes you want to open the Facebook app is the New South Wales police page, because you know how legendary that page can be. Being Australian just basically feels like being part of a massive cult, but all the cult is a massive dungeon of legendary memes about your childhood. You grew up with a dad that said at least 3 of these every day. Looks like heaven on a stick to me. Just cracking open a cold one. See you later, alligator. I'll pull your head out of it. Crikey, cobber. Where's me stubby holder? Gee, that sun's got a bite in it today. Struth. G'day, hungry. I'm Dad. Come here and give me a hand, you buffhead. You want to clip around the ear or what? You fucking drongo. You little ripper. I need a drink. I'm dry as an old nun's c***. You're a Weet-Bix kid, living by the mantra, come to the canteen, I'll buy something for you. You lost your shit in 2015 when Forza Horizon 3 was set in Australia, and you never actually finished the storyline of that game because you spent too much time driving around Byron Bay looking for the hotel you stayed in 3 years ago. We may not all be religious, but we all believe in one God. Rest in peace. We have the best beaches, period. When a non-Australian asks us if we ride our kangaroos to school, and we're just like, no. Do you ride your dogs to school? Why would you expect us to ride our pets to school if you don't ride yours? Of course my kangaroo just sits in my backyard and eats the grass all day. A dingo ate my baby. Where is Madeleine McCann? What you say? Personally, I find it funny when Americans get offended by Australians' use of the word in every sentence, but I find that Australians get offended when Americans send their kids to schools just to be shot. But that's just personal discretion, I guess. I hate myself. You 100% have at least one friend with a filthy mullet, working out your tolerance to Vegemite at a very young age. Putting the sprinkler on under the trampoline with your friends in the summertime will still be better than any water park you will ever visit in your life. Period. You drink beer from a dirty shoe to show your dominance at parties. When you go and help dad out in the yard for the first time in ages, so you grab your old gumboots from the bottom of the old shoebox on the veranda. Proving superiority amongst your friends in the summertime was literally as simple as seeing who could walk the furthest down the road in barefoot. There was always that one kid who would come to school with a Promite sandwich. Like, who the eats Promite? You have literally no idea about the politics of our country other than knowing that this guy is an asshole. G'day is a legit saying. This is one of the few stereotypes about Australia that is correct. You have a bag of Zupa Dupas in your freezer right now. You know someone who works at Centrelink. Our most well-known tourist attraction is a rock. Hey, did you watch the episode of Home and Away last night? I don't watch Home and Away. Who do you think I am? Jesus Christ. Party pies and sausage rolls were the most iconic school holiday lunch. Yeah, nah means no, and nah, yeah means yes. Macca's trips are essential. Abbreviations aren't just slang, they're part of the language. Like, we use more abbreviations than we do words, like Macca's, Woolies, Servos, Petty. You could go on for hours. The most awkward encounter was seeing your school teacher in public. You put more milk in the Milo than cup. I really want to say that I did that on purpose. When you first got your P's, this place and this place were the only places that you ever went to. If you didn't do Auskick as a kid, you weren't a kid. When you get home from school and there is a plate of fairy bread sitting on the bench for you to just mung into, oh my god. Mwah. put more Milo in the cup than milk. Backyard cricket was more important than the Olympics because the winner got to choose their Zuper Dupers first and they always got the best colours. The pinnacle of your primary school education was getting your pen licence. Like literally a piece of paper that you got with your picture, your name and 2008 word art saying pen licence that you stuck to the top of your desk, which meant that you could now do your 15-minute rocket riding in blue pen instead of pencil. If you simply call someone mate, you're referring to them as a cunt. If you refer to someone as a cunt, you are referring to them as a mate. But you know what? We can do a whole nother video on Australian dialect versus like American dialect. If you related to any of this, then you're obviously an Australian because these are some very unique things that I would very much say are part of the Australian culture. That was deep. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to leave it a big thumbs up. We are on the YouTube grind. We are back at it. My show is over. It was so good, so rewarding. If you guys did come and see it, thank you so much. If you have any video ideas for me, always send them to me. I'm always very open to ideas. If you're Australian, leave it a like. If you're American, leave me a comment. If you're Norwegian, send me a kiss. Love you all. Peace out. Bye.